Alrighty, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here today. And let me tell you, when I get speaking, I get excited. And I'm excited about today because today is such a special opportunity to celebrate a special chapter of our lives. You know, the 4 years that we get to spend here at high school are huge, and no doubt senior year is the year that we make the memories. And after everything that I've personally been through throughout senior year and even before, I'm truly able to say that I'm too blessed to be stressed. You see, what I love about today is that if all of us graduating seniors are blessed with an opportunity of a lifetime to just simply wake up tomorrow morning on Monday, we will all be waking up in a new chapter of our lives. Now, for most of us, it's college, some the workforce, and a few even the military. And I believe this next chapter will bring some of the most exciting and greatest things that we haven't ever seen before. But I can guarantee you there are going to be trials and tribulations like we have never faced before. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm able to stand up here today and tell you from personal experience, not something I read, not something I listened to, not something I saw on SportsCenter this morning, but from personal experience, that it's possible. It's possible to see every setback as a setup for a comeback. You see, in this next chapter, there are going to be goals that we want to go after, dreams that we want to make happen, and objectives that we want to reach. And there are going to be times when it's hard. There's going to be times when it may seem impossible. There are going to be times when people tell you, the world doesn't work that way. Why don't you live and operate a little more realistically? Well, ladies and gentlemen, when I hear the word realistic, I think back to the story of the light bulb and the airplane. You see, at one point in time, it wasn't realistic to walk into a room and flip on a light switch and for lights to come on. That's not realistic. But fortunately, Edison, he never believed in being realistic. You're not able to tell me that it's realistic to walk onto a major metal aircraft that weighs hundreds, maybe thousands of tons. That carries hundreds of people, thousands of miles. Oh, and don't let me forget, travels over massive bodies of water. That's not realistic. But fortunately, the Wright brothers, they never believed in being realistic. People who say they can and people who say they can't are both usually right. As most of you know, ladies and gentlemen, last weekend was Mother's Day. And I was unfortunately not able to spend Mother's Day with my mom, but in honor of her being here today and getting to see me speak publicly for the first time, I want to share something special with you. And I believe Abraham Lincoln said it best. Everything that I am and everything that I ever hope to be, I owe to my mother. You see, ladies and gentlemen, my mother had me at the age of 16 years old, the summer going into her junior year of high school. 2 years later, I was adopted, and my adopted parents faced alcohol and financial problems. What kind of financial problems, you may ask? This spring in my 6th grade year, I lived at my house here in town with no water. Those kind of financial problems. And to this day, I have yet to ever meet my biological father. That right there is why I owe everything to my mother. You see, ladies and gentlemen, because of her, I get to show people that it's possible to outlast any trial or tribulation that they may face in life. Because of her, I get to show people it's possible to say, I can to your dreams. I can to your goals. And most importantly, I get to show people that it's possible to make a dream become a reality, no matter the odds against them. You see, earlier this year, my dream became my reality when I was blessed with an opportunity of a lifetime to partner and work with a nonprofit organization and become a spokesman for their team. I've been able to travel to multiple schools in the area and speak to their students about my life lessons and my life experiences. And most importantly, I've been able to change lives all across the world. But you see, I was born with the odds against me. And I am living proof that when you dream your dream so big, the odds against you do not matter. And so, ladies and gentlemen, graduating seniors, as we close this chapter, as we say goodbye to the person sitting on our left and the person sitting on our right, I challenge you to never be realistic. I challenge you to see every setback as a setup for a comeback. I challenge you to say, I can to your goals. I can to your dreams. And most importantly, before this chapter ends, I challenge you to take a moment and look yourself in the mirror and think about everything that you have. Think about everything that you've been given. Think about all the memories and experiences that you've been through. And most importantly, think about all the family and friends that have been by your side day in and day out. And lastly, I challenge you to be honest with yourself. And I believe if you are, you too will be able to say, I'm too blessed to be stressed. It's your boy Trey. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.